I was watching a YouTube video and the guy said something so ridiculous. I knew immediately once he said it that he's never been in a fight in his life. And I'm pretty sure it was a Bioneer video. He said, the exercise in the gym that feels most like being in a fight is the kettlebell swing. This is bad for two reasons. Number one, it is absolutely incomparable to the stresses of being in a fight. You can't compare a namby-pamby kettlebell swing to someone trying to take your head off. And two, there are way harder, better exercises that feel much more like being in a fight. I would say high rep back squats mentally are way more difficult and way more taxing than a kettlebell swing and way more closer to the mental stresses of a fight, but still nowhere near close. I would say hill sprints are way more taxing and way more energetic, are way more tiring and mentally taxing than a kettlebell swing. Kettlebell swings, there are a few studies that show some good benefits to short sprint and jump performances, but the main limiting factor on a kettlebell swing for most people is going to be the grip. It's the grip, the small muscles in the forearm are going to give out way before any big muscles of the glutes, before your lungs are going to give out, before your hamstrings are going to give out, and it should be that way. Or else you've got really strong forearms and really weak everything else. But I would say high rep back squats are so much closer to the stresses of being in a fight than kettlebell swings. Your legs burn, your lungs burn, you never really have a full rest, even whilst you're standing at the top, getting your breathing squat rhythm for the next rep. It's still hard just staying at the top with that bar on you, and you're having to brace and get yourself ready and kind of explosively lift out the bottom. Here's 110 kilos for 17 reps. I would say kettlebell swings, most exercises with the kettlebell actually aren't brilliant for developing what you want to develop because the hand, the wrist, and the shoulder is the limiting factor in 90% of the exercises at least. Kettlebell swings are all right, but grip is the main limiting factor in them. Technique is the main limiting factor in most of them. I would say there's better things to spend your time on.